Hi ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching this video, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How are you? How have you been? It's a whole week since I last spoke to you. I can't say I last saw you, but you saw me, so it's a week since you last saw me. And for those of you that are following me on all my social media platforms, thank you so much. There is daily learning, there are questions that are being answered, and lives are being changed, and I'm so grateful to be the one standing in that place in your life. Today we have something really serious to discuss. But before we do that, last week when I told you about people who do that, I think we all use it at a certain point. And I forgot at the end of the video to actually tell you what it's called. So today is the first thing I'm going to tell you. That thing that you do, we do, I do sometimes, is called mouth shooting. Yes. Shooting of the mouth, that's what it's called. So every time you use it or see somebody using it, you need to educate them as well and tell them, hey, do you know what you just did? It's called mouth shooting, shooting of the mouth. It doesn't sound good because I think most of the time when it's being used is to say the unsaid. I'm not going to get there. Today we're going to look at a word that we use so much in our CVs, when we're pitching ourselves, when we're talking to our friends, and especially in work environments or professional environments, we want to say that we want to be a person called ambitious. When we are looking for people to employ, we always say we want a young, vigilant person that is going to bring change and they're ambitious for the future. We use that word a lot, but what's ambition? It's very simple. It's just wanting a little more than the usual. Wanting more than what is available, wanting more than what the eye meets, wanting more than what hard work can bring, wanting more than what, the sky is the limit, wanting more than, is that a hindrance? I can overtake that. That is what ambition is. Now, in this industry where we teach and train people as experts, we're consulted by individuals especially because it takes individuals to make a business ambitious. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it takes people. That's a soft skill. It's a trait in human beings. Now, one thing that is very challenging for us to teach is ambition. I have a friend of mine, he keeps telling me, Lloyd, we can't teach ambition. We can't teach people to be ambitious. You either have it or you don't have it. Simple. But can you learn to be ambitious? Only if you realize you don't have it and then you say, I think I need to do a little extra, more than what I am doing right now. That is when you can cultivate that skill. It's a soft skill. So there's no way you're going to say, wake up in the morning, do this routine, do that. No. It's something you have to cultivate within you now. How does ambition affect your image? Or how is image related to ambition? Ambition has, in image, I will pull out 5 things that are about ambition that can affect your image. Professionally, spiritually, physically, socially, in everything that you do. Ambition is more than purpose. Just having purpose, which we all have. I have a purpose. God gave me a purpose. I have a purpose through education. I have a purpose through what my parents say about me, what people see in me. I have a purpose in this organization. I have a purpose in my business. Thank you so much. We have heard. Is that purpose attached to ambition? Is there ambition attached to that purpose? Purpose, talk. I'm going to do this. I will do that. I will do that. First thing about ambition, it's quiet. Let me tell you, there are people who work for very huge organizations. They have never seen their bosses. But they know that the owner of this business is like this and like this. They read about it in the philosophy of the company. They've never met them. There is no time. Ambitious people are quiet. An image of an ambitious person doesn't, to a normal person, they don't look like what they're doing or achieving because they spend more time thinking and planning and strategizing. There is no way you can do those while you talk. That is when their sayings like, let your success make the noise for you come into place. But that quote cannot be correct on any of our lives if we are spending time talking. Why is ambition quiet? Why should a person who is ambitious have a quiet image? Because not everybody you share your ambition with thinks at the same level, but mostly sees at the same level. If they're shooting for the stars, you're shooting for the moon. If it's going to be, the usual talk of, when I make CEO, I'll be done. This person is thinking, no, it better be my own company that I'm CEO for, not somebody else's. And they cannot talk to you about it. So ambition is quiet. Most of the time you say, oh, wealthy people are unreachable. Exactly. So what business do they have with you if you're not wealthy? They don't have business with you. Because their ambitions don't allow them to even have a conversation of, hi, I just called to say hello. Why? You're wasting time. That second should be spent, thinking and planning for the next step to achieve their goal quietly. And the whole world benefits from that silence through the products they create, through the world-changing decisions that are made, through the solutions to the world's problems that are made. That is the noise. Then you'll know, oh my goodness, who did that? Who invented that? You know about them, but they're quiet, busy working. So ambition is quiet. Anybody that wants to move their image from ordinary to absolutely successful, they have to be ambitious. And one way is to pursue your goals, your dreams in quietness. The second thing about ambition, or an ambitious image, somebody who is ambitious, it is hard work. It is hard work. They don't sleep the normal hours. Doctors will tell you sleep 8 hours a night. Who does that? When there is a problem to solve, when you have a program running and it still has errors, when you have a test in the laboratory and you haven't yet found the exact, answers or reactions that you're looking for, when you have a child who is very sick and you're trying to ascertain the problem as a doctor or your patients, when you are a teacher and most of your students are not performing well, do you sleep 8 hours a night or a day? You can't. Unless there's no ambition towards the plan that you have or to that goal you want to achieve, then you will sleep like a normal person. But it's hard work. The hours put into work are less than the hours you even have for yourself. I'm going on a vacation. Vacation to either network with fellows or to plan and strategize, but still there is no relaxing. It might be in a place that everybody else calls a vacation place, but for you it won't be a vacation. Presidents go to, let's say, Maldives, play golf with each other, but do you think they're talking small talk? No. They're planning for their states or solving problems. What is the next step we're going to do? Same as business people. So your life can move from just the normal image person to an absolutely successful person, a little more ambition. And today I want to give you those things you can do to just go that extra step ahead of just the normal people way of doing things and the image of, I know, yet you actually do not know. So hard work is very important. Yes, you'll say normally, Miali, hard work at tufu. But is the hard work towards production, or is it just busy hard work? To not look like you have nothing to do. Are there, results at the end? Tangible results, both quantifiable and qualitative results, are they there at the end? That's a question you have to ask yourself. So every time you say, I'm ambitious, I'm a hard worker, I'm that, we can only prove that by the results. Either the quantity results of 1, 2, 3, 10, or the quality results of, wow, that was marvelous, that's amazing. That's the only way. So a person who has an image of ambition minds their business. That's number 3. Ambition is minding your business. Because when you mind everybody else's business, it's going to be tough. When will you have time to think and plan and strategize and find problems? When are you going to have the time to listen to whoever you're trying to help? When do you have the time to travel the world to see what everybody else has done? When do you have the time to even invest? Because time is money, right? So you're spending time, which is the greatest resource, and then money gets attached, every other thing gets attached, and then what happens? An ambitious person minds their business. Many times we say, that person is, proud, that person, and by the way, don't mistake pride for minding your business, because some people are really just proud and arrogant for nothing. Minding your business is making sure that you do what you set out to do on time, efficiently and effectively. And that if it doesn't concern you, something external, please let it be. If it encroaches on whoever you are and your image and what you're trying to put together, then you need to spend time and strategize on how you're going to approach that issue. Other than that, if it's not in my lane, for example, if I were a teacher, I do not have a lot of knowledge about medication, so the doctors, I can't mind their business. But if it's a teacher anywhere in this world, because somehow we have those universal traits that put us together, I will mind that teacher's business. Only if there is a way it's related to my teaching business. Do you understand? So don't collect a lot of clutter in the name of chinkwatako, please. Don't. Stay in your lane. That's the only way you're going to move really fast. Only gather on businesses, even if they're people, businesses, that are going to go with you, the lighter cargo. Don't carry baggage, even if it's in your own mind. That's why in this absolute success image journey, I always say that let us be transformed by the renewing of the mind every time, verily. So mind your business. Please make it a goal to mind your business. It doesn't concern you, it doesn't concern you. Why should it concern you? You spend time worrying about everything in this world other than what you're trying to pursue. By the time you know it, you're 40, 50, 90, 100, you're dead. And you've died with all those wealthy, strategies and dreams and purposes that we are missing out on, that we needed. There is no place that is as rich as the soil in the name of graves. Because dreams die there and they get buried. But because sometimes we spend time on irrelevant things, none of our business. So mind your business. And when somebody wants to know why you mind your business, educate them, simple. But somebody who is minding their business will not say that it's rude or bad to mind your business. You understand what I mean? So whoever you relate with will take it to be arrogance and pride and all that because they're not at that level where you are. When you choose to be a little more ambitious, you're definitely going to lose some people down the road, right? But it doesn't matter because the positions of number one, there's only very few people, but there's a place for you. If only you choose to be a little more ambitious, like we started in the beginning. Plan quietly, work quietly. Ambition is quiet, it doesn't talk to people who don't think and feel the same way. It's hard work. And then it minds its business. So that image of that person will come across as, But I tell you, the statistics changed. 90% of the people in the world do the work of the 10% who are wealthy. And the reverse is true. So where do you want to be? In church we say, oh Lord, I want to be among the number. Which one? Definitely the one which is going to heaven, right? Because it's there, God stated it. So even on earth, we have those numbers. There's a 90% that works for the 10% who hold the global wealth. So do you want to be among which number? That's a question I leave for you. But it takes ambition. It takes for you to take your image from just the ordinary to a little upgrade of the absolute successful one. Right a little up there. You need to be ambitious. The other thing that ambition is, I tell you, ambition does not have the me syndrome. Everybody that we talk about has changed this world. Let me say the person that made my dress. Do you think they just made one dress? And if they were making it for themselves, would I be wearing it today? There's no way. Every little thing that you use that complements your life was invented and is continuing to be done or worked on and made better for the next generations by somebody. The me syndrome will not take you anywhere, I can tell you. If I stayed with the knowledge that I have and I didn't share it, would it benefit me? Would I be useful on this earth? How would I be paying rent to God for being alive? I mean, we need to get out of that whole thing of chemani change. I cannot share because people will copy me. I mean, are you the first? You're not. There are smarter people, younger than you even. Always remember that. Every time you think that you are the only one, then you are dispensable. But when you wake up and realize we are millions of us in the world and we need to drive this change, then you are indispensable. There's a story in the Bible of a gentleman called Ezekiah. He was a king, and he was told, you're going to die, prepare your house and everything, and you're gone. The man went and cried to the Lord and told him, God, if you take my life, who is going to worship you the way I have been worshiping you? And God told him, no, I'm going to give you more years. I can't take you now. What reason do you have every time you go on your knees and tell God, give me another day? What is that? Is it about you? Buy me a car so that I can splash water on other people. Buy me a car so that that border guy doesn't have to take my money again. Are those the reasons why you're asking for those things? Can your dream, can your goal be bigger than you for once? If somebody came up with a solution, let's say the light bulb, that is the most famous story that we tell in business. Somebody came up with that. They died long ago, but we're all here. Right now, this video is complemented by lighting. If that gentleman had not failed and failed and failed and later succeeded, created the light bulb, well, I don't know what we would be doing right now. Definitely, yeah, you're going to say, Lord, there would be something. Yes, it would be there, but still by another person who didn't think of themselves but everybody else in this world. Ambition is not self-seeking. It is not selfish. No. For an ordinary person, it looks like it is selfish. Because the time that people spend quietly working so hard to bring out these solutions, nobody will ever know about them apart from them and the small group they are working with to bring these solutions. The world only gets to know, yeah, power is on, the bulbs are working. Nobody would ever understand the way that man felt when he failed and failed and failed. The me syndrome is not going to help even you, even me. It won't help. That's why I stand here every week and I record these videos for you, just to encourage you, just to share my knowledge, just to share a piece of me that one day when my airtime is off, oxygen needs supply for me is gone and God is saying, Lord, you better return. I will be saying, I did my job. Thank you, Lord. I paid my rent. So you need to get out of yourself and being self-seeking and saying, what I know is mine. Touch somebody's life. Teach. Mentor somebody. Okay, you might think you're not qualified, but even what do you know? You know how to brush your teeth? You know how to comb your hair, don't you? You know how to tie your shoelace? Teach somebody to do the same. At your job, do you think that the people in your department don't have anything to learn from you? Go ahead and ask somebody. Take up a task next week from the time you watch this video and just say, ask everybody in your department, how can I help you today? Do you have a question for me concerning what I do in this organization? You will be amazed at how many questions you're going to receive. And even if it's none, you have taken an initiative to ask, and that will elevate your esteem. That is going to elevate your importance in that place. If you position yourself as a problem solver, believe me, there is no way ambition won't tag along. You'll start to see your life in a different way. So the me syndrome doesn't work when it comes to ambitious people and those people that want to cultivate an image of ambition, to move from this place to that place. You have to be solving problems for the world. Then those solutions will also encroach on the people you love and care about, and then eventually yourself. And that's how even the wealth creation is done. It's not about, let me build my own house. No. How about build a center for refugees? Okay, gather them in there, and then, wow. Everybody will be like, that place in Uganda is helping people. And then you build another and another and another. Are you going to ask me where the money is going to come from? You can see it already. It's there. So ambition, you just have to do a little more extra. Want more than what the normal person wants. Desire a little more than what purpose says. And the last thing today, ambition. The ambitious image is extraordinary. In the spiritual world, or Christians use the word supernatural. Humanly understanding, we use the word extraordinary. Do you want to move from ordinary in your image, in your, the image of your professional life, the image of your spiritual life, the image of your social life, the image of your, daily dealings? Do you want to upgrade? Then you stop living like an ordinary person. And who is going to give you that? What is going to give you that? One little soft skill, ambition. Just one more for yourself. Tell yourself, I'm not going to be like any other person in this area of my life. You know it. Personally, there is 1.3 billion people in Africa. And I'm thinking, Lord, in the next 5 to 10 years, you even change half of that? have done something. So what the one you're going to say, but oh my goodness, that's too big. I would rather aim for the moon and end up with the stars than nothing, you know. So if you are thinking you want 100, then you're going to get 20. How is that going to help? You'd rather want 3,000 or 10 million and end up with, 3 million. But we have to be ambitious. We need to have more. It's extraordinary. It's just special. It will give you a better place in this world. And believe me, there is no way the heavens are not going to rejoice over you if you are the kind of person who believes in the heavens. But whatever faith you have, whatever God you serve in your understanding, don't you think they would be excited about you if you are changing lives and affecting people rather than living for you? Every blessing you have, everything you've been given, you need to get out of that and say, I want to be an extraordinary person. I want to be among the 10% that is changing the world, that is providing solutions. I want to be that person. And personally, I set out to be that. So right now, you're saying, some of you think, oh, you just started. No, I have been doing this for the past 16 years. And I told you ambition is quiet. So you think that what I have told you I learned yesterday, I learned today? No, it's who I am. I have been building on it for years. So as I finish this video today, I know you're going to be like, wow, today she was so strong on us and all that. It is right for me to do this because at least I have been given the authority, to do it. But I encourage you, be ambitious. Want more than what you have. But you need to work hard for it. You need to plan quietly. You need to only discuss your plans and big goals with people at that level. You need to get out of small talk and stop believing for you. It doesn't pay. So make those decisions today. Attach ambition to who you are. And believe me, your image will get away from ordinary to absolutely successful. Before I finish today, I want to read something for you. Let me just grab my phone. I love the Bible. It's the place where all wisdom starts. And I'm going to read 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 to 12. One of my favorite scriptures since I was the age of 13. It has kept me, and everybody that has been close to me or has been in my circles has gotten this scripture from me. And we have all run with it, and I'm going to share it with everybody today. It's now going to be a global issue. So here we go, and I'm reading from the New International Version. 1 Thessalonians 4, 11 to 12. It says, and to make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. This is God speaking. You should mind your own business and work with your hands. Just as we told you, Paul wrote this, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders. And so that you will not depend on anybody. Quietness, hard work, okay? Minding your business, working with your own hands, so that you earn respect from outsiders. See, I told you already, the me syndrome doesn't work. So whatever you do for you, think about it. The outsider is there. They're watching, they're listening, and they're always there. They will always be there. Okay? And that is the only way, so that you don't depend on anybody. To be honest with you, you remain with a begging syndrome because you think somebody has to solve your problems. Get a little more ambitious about solving your own problems. First of all, okay, let me give you that task. Let's do that. Let's first solve your own problems. And then maybe you can say, because I found this solution, I'm able to give it to somebody else. We'll soon start to give DIYs for image. But because I have tasted and tried them, I will know that that works and that doesn't work. So today I conclude by saying, it doesn't hurt to want a little more. If you want to stay ordinary, it's fine. Keep watching these videos, keep surfing the internet, keep being on social media, keep, doing whatever you do exactly how you're doing it. Don't want a little more. And your life will be gone eventually. And when you get there, I'll ask, what did you do? Nothing to say. So just like I set out to purpose and say, I want to change lives, you too can. Doesn't matter what area of expertise you're in. And that's the only thing that is going to give you an absolute success image in your area of expertise. And when they think about a lawyer, it's you they'll think about. When they think about an architect, it's you they'll think about. When they think about a teacher, it's me they'll think about. A mentor, it's me they'll think about. An image expert or consultant, it's me they'll think about. So with this, I want to tell you that even the Bible tells you to mind your business, but be ambitious. Do those things ambitiously. You're not going to do them by just planning and talking. Ambitious. All right, till next week. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you are the first to know. Even sometimes the videos premiere, hours earlier, so you get to know that, oh, by this time this video will be showing. And then share and share and share and like and subscribe. And then you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, Loy Kwagala. On Facebook, there is also the Lois Coaching Class, which I founded for just us to be able to have these conversations ongoing. For any questions, please PM me, and you do not even have to worry about anything. Image concerns every part of our lives, so I can't wait to meet you on the other side. The day you choose to like, the day you choose to subscribe, the day you choose to comment is the day our relationship begins. So God bless you. Stay safe and healthy. Bye.